Pipe is the only streaming service to determine that people really needed to hear a voice talking to them all the time when they first interacted with the user interface. And we refuse to course correct on that decision. Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the Binge Pipe streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with Binge Pipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There was literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process. You just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of Binge Pipe is unblinking.
I unplugged my webcam, but the light's still on. I put it in a drawer, but it's still weird.
It's very weird.
Super weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
Binge Pipe streamer program. If you're listening to this, it's already too late.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules. You know, they might not be cops.
I've never told anyone that before. Not even my mom, because I feel so close to you, Jennifer.
My name is Kendall.
Whoopsie-doodle.
If you don't love me, I'm going to war.
Okay, see you when you get back. Bye.
This game comes with an extended timer function so you can add more time. Unlike life, because you are mortal and death is inescapable.
After 50 days at sea.
I need food. I need water. But most of all, I need...
Can you literally stop talking about your needs for 1 second and ask me about my day?
Okay, how was your day?
I'm starving. I need food. I need water. But most of all...
Okay, can you literally stop talking about your needs for 1 second?
Oh my God, come on.
I need
starving.
Food. I need water.
Food.
Shipwrecked.
I need... Can you literally...
Hey kids, do you like sharing? Yeah! Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysmic rift between you and your peers that you can never erase?
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
While we wait for players to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working.
With my old streaming service,
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, why not subscribe to One More Thing?
Hi, I'm Cookie. I'll be doing the parts of the game everyone talks over. There's some really funny parts in there, by the way. I'm just saying, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Looks like we have a head-to-head competition. And since we've got some folks in overflow seating, I'll be tacking an audience bonus onto every question. The more audience members get a question right, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer. And please follow me if you will.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with, can't get a dateline. Say the events of Fyodor Dostoevsky's classic novel Crime and Punishment are featured in an episode of Dateline NBC. What pithy episode title would make the most sense? The ingenue's fateful ride, the pawnbroker and the murderer, the landlord's last lease, or a wife in the attic. So who got it? This is the correct answer. Or is it? An answer most foul. It shouldn't be this hard. In Crime and Punishment, the protagonist, Rodion Raskolnikov, murders an old pawnbroker woman. Or did he? I mean, he did. It's explicitly stated, but I'm trying to build some suspense here, people.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I call this one having relations with nouns. If you hate preppy men, you'll love the only guy on this list who does not have a preposition in his title. The man in the high castle, the last man on earth, the man who invented Christmas, or the man from U.N.C.L.E. Let's see how that shook out. This is gonna hurt. I hate to lead you on. None of you got it. Who is not a preposition? The fact that it's capitalized should have tipped you off. Prepositions tell you the location of the subject, like I am the man between two ungrateful cats.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Next up, First Housewives Club. Are we all gathered? Good. It's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to list off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a tagline from one of the Real Housewives of New York City, or a quote from famous First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Real Housewives or Eleanor Roosevelt. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Happiness is not a goal, it's a byproduct. I never feel guilty about being privileged. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. If you can't handle the truth, you can't handle me. Living the American dream one mistake at a time. A woman's like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. I plan for the future but live in the moment. Not a lot of rock stars, but decent rhythm section. But you guys, you failed the best.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using a screw makes it harder for all...
Fine, we'll skip it.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
Behold, ye old diners, drive-ins, and dives. If Guy Fieri uses the traditional English definition of town, what must his flavor town include? A flavor fountain, a flavor market, a flavor cathedral, or a flavor jail? And how do we do? To paraphrase Fieri, this answer is bomb.com wrong. Let's put this one on the flip-flop. That means this is wrong, I think. A town, according to traditional English standards, is a village with a fair or market. I thought an English town, by definition, had to have a little old lady solving local mysteries. Take a good look at... The call is coming from inside the ballad. Sorry, I've got to get this. Hello? It's for Danny Boy. Who's calling? The hills are calling. The war is calling. The pipes are calling. Or the cream is calling. What'd you guys pick? Danny Boy, probably the most famous Irish tune of them all, begins with, "Oh Danny Boy, the pipes are calling." Yeah, it's weird for them to call instead of texting, but what are you gonna do? They're a bunch of pipes. And how'd the audience fare? Wow, you'd think a group of people who've chosen to spend their time watching other people play a video game would be smarter. That means that right answer is worth even more. Consider that your birthday present. Round 1 is history. Let's see those scores.
Currently, player 7 is in the lead. And as a counterpoint, these players are negatively affecting our averages. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
It's time for... Is that a gyroid in your pocket? Which Animal Crossing character would not be able to store the mobile game Animal Crossing Pocket Camp in its own pocket? Alice the koala, Leaf the sloth, Marcy the kangaroo, or Pascal the otter? Okay, what'd you pick? This is interesting. Marcy the kangaroo is a kangaroo. You know, the animal that most famously has a pocket on its body. Come on. Otters are not marsupials, but they do have loose pockets of skin under their forelegs to store rocks and food. Sloths don't have pockets or pouches. They're also really slow to return your friend request.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
Coming up next, Magritte My Shorts. Bart Simpson skateboards into a museum and moons the famous painting Son of Man by the artist Magritte. What does he yell while dropping trow? I got a pair for you, a pair of butt cheeks. How do you like dem apples? Talking about butts, dude. When life hands you lemons, make lemon butter. Butts, more like grapes of ass, Butt Town. Okay, who chose what? Close-ish. The painting Son of Man depicts a man with an apple in front of his face.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Oh, here's a good one. My fruit tastes are very singular. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for
Remember to type quick. That cache will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what popular song title it rhymes with. Tart, red plum, you got 'em? And don't get hung up on that punctuation. I used to be very low. Now I'm on top. Drake's song about humble beginnings. Okay, pencils down. Player one. No, wrong, bad. You're gonna kick yourself. Alright, let's move on. Next, let us help you. Yeah, alright, it's one of those.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you watched Big Hero 6 and The Sixth Sense, we thought you'd enjoy a starting basketball team, a starting volleyball team, a starting polo team, or a starting water polo team.
Hope you like what you picked.
A volleyball game begins with 2 teams of 6 on either side of the net.
There is no hiding from brand focused. The letters in which of these brand names are traditionally monochromatic? Coca-Cola, FedEx, Subway, or Google? So what'd you pick? The Fed and the X are 2 different colors. FedEx and Subway letters each use 2 different colors, and Google goes crazy with a different color for each letter, but monochromatic means 1 color. Branded Coca-Cola is almost always all white. Some people call it soda, others call it pop. To me, it will always be known as mouthwash. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Alliterative answers. You know what alliteration is, right? Good luck. Player 7 takes it! I gotta hand it to you, Player 7. You're a real high roller, old big score winner pants. That'll catch on. But honestly...
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing.
There's room for more.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. There are infinite worlds. In one dimension, Abraham Lincoln never existed. In another, he existed, but he wore a fedora. It's time to split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. Get ready for the unrelenting fridge. Your smart fridge has gotten too smart. I knew it. Every time you remove something, it is instantly replaced. One day, someone puts this in the fridge, and now you can't get rid of it. Do you get a new fridge? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. Up next is Threadhead. Your favorite clothing company offers you a deal. You'll never have to pay for an outfit again. But on the weekends, you must always wear a novelty t-shirt that says, this. They'll know if you break the rules. Do you take the deal? Brace yourself for Paranormal Estate. A ghost in your house haunts you by spoiling TV shows and movies. To make it disappear, you have to carve this into your front door. Do you do it?
Super Split.
Here's one I like to call Sleep Training is Draining. Your newborn will not fall asleep. She screams and screams. Through a disturbing fluke, you find that your baby will sleep peacefully if listening to a podcast about this subject. Your parents are coming to town to watch her for the weekend. Do you tell them about the sleep hack? This scenario is called Tiptoe Down the Aisle. You're happily engaged but are worried about the cost of a wedding. A wealthy financier comes out of nowhere to offer you a deal. He'll pay for your wedding, but it must take place here. Do you accept his offer? And now, Doppelganger Upper. By spritzing yourself with a magical spray, you can appear to others as this person for 1 hour. If this person is caught having a public meltdown, their career will be over. Do you throw a tantrum? And now, Binge Pipe presents Know Your Angles. You have figured out the key to a perfect photogenic smile, but it means that instead of saying cheese, you have to say this. You are taking a photo with Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai. Do you use your trick? It's time for Mommy Dearest. Your mother has no idea, but her life is in peril. The only way to save her is to do this every day for a month. She has to know you did it, but can never know why. Do you take the deal? This one is called To Smell and Back. You suffer from an odd form of amnesia. Every morning you lose your entire memory, but you instantly regain it when you see this. Do you leave your morning self a note explaining what has to be done? Let's check in with the standings. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. Time's running out. A military experiment will give you superpowers, but there's a cost. As they adjust your biology, they have to give you one weakness. You'll either be unaffected by caffeine or will have this happen. Which weakness do you choose? Dice. Well played. Now for something different. You are traveling down a mystical river that will soon diverge. Down one path, there's a group of dolphins that chant your name. Down the other path, there's this. Which route do you take? Moving on. You've been asked to take part in your best friend's non-traditional wedding. They have two roles available. You can either wrestle the father of the bride, or you can do this. Which role do you choose in this bizarre wedding? Nothing is weirder than a garter toss, am I right? comes down to this. Psst, join the party. Psst, join the party. Join us. There's room for more. Psst, join the party. Join us. Join us. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You at the crossroads of fantasy and reality. 2 blocks down from Logic Avenue, just across from Impossible Boulevard, there is a great bagel shop. But now it's time to split the room. Complete the scenario that was sent to your device. Feast your eyes on Take Me to Your Dentist. Scientists have discovered a beautiful alien ecosystem that lives in your mouth. Its existence depends on you, and it will be wiped out if you consume this. Do you abstain forever? Up next is real friends. Your imaginary friend since childhood suddenly materializes as this thing. It follows you everywhere. The only way to get rid of it is to kill it. You're on your way to work. Do you get rid of it? Brace yourself for doorbell danger. Your new smart doorbell not only identifies whoever is at your door, but whatever is on their mind. One day, your mail carrier arrives thinking about this. Do you notify their boss? Get ready for cycling for the soul. If you spend 3 grueling hours in a spin class, there's a 50% chance you will vomit out 2 ounces of gold. The other half of the time you will do this. Do you go for 3 hours? This one is called fishing with earworms. You've had the wheels on the bus stuck in your head for a month straight. You recently heard of a radical cure that involves this. Doctors say there's a chance the song will naturally leave you soon. Do you try the radical cure now? And now, Nanny Nanny Boo Boo. A wealthy family wants to hire you as a babysitter. They pay good money and you may enjoy the amenities of their luxurious home, but they don't want you to watch their child. You have to take care of this. Do you accept the job? And now, Binge Pipe presents Attack of Your Clone. Scientists make your clone. It looks and sounds exactly like you. In fact, every detail about it is accurate, except for one thing. It's really, really into this. As the original, you have the right to destroy it. Do you? This scenario is called Playing Doctor. You're about to have minor heart surgery. As they are rolling you into the operating room, you notice your surgeon is doing this. Unfortunately, this is the only doctor who takes your insurance. Do you stop the operation? Here's where things stand at the moment. We've reached the decisive diminish. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will write an option that you think only some people would choose. Is a real concept, and it's running out. You need to rent a car, and the only rental company near you has vehicles plastered with advertisements. You can rent a car advertising a gentleman's club or this. Which car ad do you drive around with? I didn't realize I was playing with the patriarchy. Let's switch things up. The government now names all children. They give you two options for your newborn son, Tud or this. Which government-enforced name do you choose? Now for something different. You've just joined the mob. You can go by one of two nicknames, Baby Toes or this. Which mob nickname do you choose? It all comes down to this.
Looks like we're gonna have us a robot rap battle. Doors open in 3, 2, 1. Yo, you know it's your boy Shadow Master MC, and tonight we got a lot of interesting MCs in here. Yo, Rach, time to take over. Man, this looks like Chicago all over.
Alright, I can do this. Here's how you do it. We'll ask you for a word or a phrase. We'll use it to complete line 1 of your rap. You then write a line that rhymes with it. We do that about 2 times and you have your 4-line verse. We hear him back and we vote on that winner, which honestly you all are. Yo, where is Gene the Supreme at? Tell him to get up in here and grab the mic. He's on. And the verdict is?
Okay, so it looks like we stuck with these robots. I hope they don't destroy everything in sight. Okay, where all my hip-hop heads at? Y'all ready for the battle? I can't hear that. I said, are you ready for the battle? Alright then, let's get it in. Time to get them lyrics down. I need you to write a word or a phrase, then an entire line that rhymes with the one that we give back to you. You need help? Just use the suggestion button on your device.
Hello!
know you can use rhyme for me to have us fill in your line. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Here are the matchups for round one. Check it out. This is the first battle of the night. Let's do this. Players, be sure to give props or throw some hot garbage their way if they're using some hot garbage lyrics.
I'm all natural, my rhymes come from sticks. Please welcome special guest, Auto Answer. I'm the best MC in all of Walmart. You, my dude, smell like a cow fart.
Yo, time's a waste. Let's keep it moving. Time for you to answer. You gotta come strong.
I'm capital P, pretty like the capital C cunt. About to kick you in the mud. I got big plans, I'm a nerd. Killing fools like a verb.
You know that was whack, right? You know that was whack. Okay, y'all, now the battle is over. You gotta use your devices to vote. Hit the voting button, pick somebody. Okay, good job, good job. We got your winner. Hey, man, come on, watch where you're stepping. Where my two MCs at? Let's go.
Look at me now, living the life for the cleanest. Steal your undies, bitch, in the meanest. I got more bling than a housewife of Raffin. Just kidding, you bitches and clean.
Alright, thank you. Now we gotta move on. Now you know it's your turn, right?
I plant seeds of rhythm that grow into ants. Building up hills, two-sided slants. I just stopped by on my way to the shop. Didn't slow down when I saw the cop.
Right, I see you, swag. Okay, now it's over. Who's the dopest rapper? Who's the wackest cat? Time to vote. Congratulations, shorty. That was pretty decent. Good job. All right, where my next two MCs at?
I never fall down, I stand tall like the KFC. JC Penney's isn't safe when I'm on a shopping spree. Pump up the volume, the music's brash. Hydrocortisone is good for a rash.
That was kind of cool. I know you can do better than that, though. All right, it's your turn.
My flow's my superpower, call me Captain Happy. Don't say I'm a villain, those dudes are crappy. My words are magical, call me Mr. Wu. I lost my flow, can I borrow yours?
Okay, alright, that's cool. Alright, y'all, it's voting time. Let's make it happen. Did you forget to vote? And now we got our winner. Nice job, kiddo. Good job, y'all. Good job. Now let's check out the numbers. Let's see who's winning this right now. All right, it's time to get right.
Hello!
You're about halfway through the writing time.
If you can't think of anything at all, you can use that Write For Me button. Put a little pepper on it. Okay, here's the undercard and main event for round 2. You better get that loot. First battle, let's get it going.
As a report, you sound just like Andre 3000. Not stalking you, I'm just browsing. I'll mess you up, make you miss funeral. Don't know what to say like a.
I'm just saying no to that round. Alright, grab the mic.
I got more processing power than a pager. How much is your rep worth? Let's make a wager. I march to sick beats, you march to scratching. My flow so ill, it's your girl I'll be snatching.
Alright, we heard that. Let's keep it moving. Time to vote, y'all. Who brought it and who didn't? Let's get those votes in.
We got our winner. Congratulations.
Next 2 robot battlers. Let's get it in.
Look, now you're about to be cleared. Think you're a cool guy, I'll hot you with a spear. You guessed it, you're gonna get hated. Don't back down now, let's get rated.
Thank y'all. Let's keep moving. Did you hear what they just said? Come on now, don't let them get away with that.
You ate safe from my rhymes of dist. Walking in you bound to get dissed.
Don't let this scare you. I'm stronger than a rabbit. Thought in 2 seconds you know I dab it.
Alright, thanks. Now we gotta move on. Ding ding, the bell has rang. Vote to see who was the dopest MC. Let's get those votes in expeditiously. Alright, y'all, here's your winner. Now it's time for the next matchup. Where my two battlers at?
Listen up, fool. I got no time to delay. I love Bob Marley and old school reggae. The only chance you got is 1 in 16. My odds are better but not the best ever seen.
Okay, word, cool, that's dope. Now let's keep it moving. Ooh, you gotta respond to that.
I didn't recognize you with all that beat. Don't mind me, not trying to be. I remember you. You used to be a second place. Couldn't have won with that stupid face.
That was okay. Now let's keep it moving. Alright, now you gotta use your devices to find out who gonna make it and who gonna get slayed.
You know what you're doing. You know how you're doing, and it's done. You won.
Alright, y'all, that's the end of round 2. Let's check out those scores. Alright, now it's time to get them lyrics flowing. You gotta get in them, so let them have it.
Hello!
Hey, you remember your first battle, Rach?
Went up against this little shorty named Susie Q. We were 16.
I heard of her.
She was legendary. When she was 5, her mom took her to the playgrounds to rip the little kids' hearts out.
Man, she's like a mini assassin.
She could break dance too. She rhymed swirl with swirl.
I like that.
Spinning on her head, and I was like, what?
Now that's special.
It was a rough day for me.
You can use right for me to have us fill in your line.
Oh my stars! This entire card is full of hot fire.
You ready? Let me see it. Let me see it. Now let me hear you spit it.
I'm putting you down like an ugly poster. Which when you have a drink use a coaster. You're not the boss of me, not even minors. Whole family be begging me not to put you in a hairdo.
That was okay. Wasn't the best I heard, but it wasn't the worst either. Come on now, you gotta answer that. Where your strength at in your words?
I'm a master musician, you're a small-time butcher. Getting pranked like Ashton Kutcher. When I embarrass you, does it make you feel sloth? You can take this fire like an off.
Alright, thanks. Appreciate you. Right now is the time to vote, so start clicking that button. You gotta get them votes in. Here's your winner. Congratulations, Shorty. Good job. It's time for our next battle, so we need the next two cats to step up and get down.
I can't listen to you, it makes me get weepy. I cry when I eat. Is that creepy? When I hear your voice I want to look. I think you'd be perfect for an audiobook.
Alright, I see what you're working with. Yeah, it's your turn now.
I ain't being cruel, you're missing the fighting. Let's get down, but please no biting. You want my autograph? How do you look determined? Who wants pizza? It's on me.
Yo, give me something better than that. Yeah, check it out. Now it's time to use your devices to vote on who brought it stronger. Voting time, right now. This is the final and the finale. Who's gonna be still standing?
Kid, you talk too gently. I should beat your ass for putting scratches in my Bentley. I'm the cream of the crop, you're a pot of hot pockets. I'm going to put nails in your coffin and triple lock it.
Alright, peace and love. Let's move on. Where the next bot at? Grab the mic and get busy.
What day is it? It's the day you get robbed. Locks won't work, they'll just bring the mob. I've taken your worst and I'm still running. I'm not too lazy to rhyme, I'm just unmotivated.
Alright, you heard that. Let's keep it moving. The battle is over. It's time for you to pick up your devices and vote. Time to vote.
Well, all right now, you're our winner. Congratulations.
Give it up to the MCs. Now we gotta see who won. Alright, you got our winner. You did your big giant robot thing. Good job. Shadow Master is out. Ain't no room or space for this up in here. Peace.